Second one that came out of that.
Oh!
Did you have it as well?
Yeah.
No way, get it
It's
straight
dragged
back
my
in.
lure up.
Never.
Hang on.
What's that? There it is.
It's in.
Alright, you? I know, yeah, it's great that. Thought about reels and that, and I thought, oh, you'll be bringing them on.
I've got everything there.
It's a babby, that, isn't it?
That's called the stream snatcher.
Alright.
I've made it because when being the little lad in lockdown,
Yeah.
we used to put them just on the bikes. I wanted a small rod just for literally fishing.
Just
becks
little
like
back,
that.
yeah.
And we were just banging out stickleback and it absolutely loved it.
I used to go sticklebacking when I was a kid.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I thought I need to get him starting
I know
like
what
how I
you
used
mean.
to fish,
Yeah,
like when I
yeah.
was a kid.
We used to tie a maggot on to a piece of fishing line and drop it in, and because the mouths are that small,
they get stuck.
They get stuck on it, and you just pull them
You
out.
don't weigh anything. So
Yeah, they were days.
I've had a little chub out of that.
No way.
Yeah, that little beck. There's a little drain just there.
Yeah.
Float fishing on that.
Mad that.
I mean, duckweed's crazy this year, isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's
Covering
been low and
everything.
clear all year. Same as like the actual weeding rivers and stuff. It's been a nightmare. I mean, this is like pike fishing. Going to be it's
started now, really.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Water's just cooled off.
And like
We should get some.
that's sort of biggest fish I've seen come out of river this year. You just haven't seen out come out of river at all.
What,
It's
that
been
one
a-
I sent you?
Yeah, lower. That's all. The only sort of fish I've seen come out of river this year is pike.
The only thing I've caught, I've done a bit of coarse fishing as well.
Yeah,
but not really.
It's been an absolute nightmare every year for coarse
will be
fishing.
for you, because that's your content, isn't
There's
it?
been just no rain or anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought this should be something different for you to do as well.
Yeah,
isn't it?
exactly
That's
that. Yeah, I
on you.
don't mind a bit of pike fishing that every now and again.
And a bit of different content as well, isn't it?
Yeah, they're nice then.
Yeah. That's a fly rod. This is how it all started. I've always thought, I wonder what would happen if you built a spinning rod on a fly rod blank. It
Yeah.
actually ended up being really good, but I didn't intend in building rods. It was just literally an experiment to see how a fly rod would actually work as a spinning rod.
I know what you mean, yeah.
Because they are really sensitive blanks, carbon.
Yeah, I can imagine,
The
yeah.
carbon in it.
That's what you want.
And it ended up being really good, but it was that people said, you've done a really good job.
Yeah, I know, it
Why
looks
don't you actually
nice,
build it
mate.
like
I
that? And I thought,
love
right,
this
I'll
rod,
build a
mate,
couple of
yeah.
spinning rods then, because that's what I like doing at the minute.
Yeah.
And I thought I might do a drop
we're
shot
getting down
next.
here, yeah.
Thought I might have a go at a drop shot next.
Yeah.
The thing is, if I actually want to make money out of the carp fish, out of the rods, I think I'm going to have to start building carp rods, because that's the love and stuff.
Yeah, do they? It's same as barbel rods, you know what I mean?
About the barbel rod.
I've seen some nice custom
It could make
barbel
a nice
rods.
pike, dead bait, live bait kind of rod as well, couldn't it?
Yeah, defo, yeah.
Because they're a powerful fish, that one you had.
Barbel.
One of your
Oh, aye,
videos.
Jesus Christ, I know. Right then, guys, so we're down here with James today. James makes his own rods. What he wants to do is like start making these rods for people. We're going to just test these rods out today and just see what the crack is with them. They're really nice rods, actually. We just got some out there, and they're like pretty rods. Some of the nicest rods I've ever seen in my life. And yeah, so we're going to use these things in a minute. But how we actually got to be here today was like quite strange, because what was it, like 3 years ago? I was doing a little bit of fishing on the River Foss, and James was also doing a little bit of fishing on the River Foss with his son, was it?
Yeah,
yeah. Right. We happened to walk by each other, sort of thing. I've been catching some fish. I think you were struggling.
Yeah.
And I ended up giving him some lures that I'd been catching on. This is literally just when I first started my YouTube channel as well. I don't think I filmed any of it, but yeah, went on my merry way. James went on his merry way. And then we fast forward to this year, 2021. I'm making my 1950s video back in like March, April sort of time. And I need props for this video. And one of the props I needed was an old like 1950s sort of cane rod. We went on like the marketplace and things like that looking for one of these rods. Couldn't find one. Went on Gumtree, ended up finding one in York. And it just happened to be James that had the rod, which is just absolutely crazy. So I've gone round. It's reminded me of the day that we actually met 3 years ago, and like blew my mind, couldn't believe it sort of thing. And then after I've bought the rod off him, we've got talking, and it turns out that James actually makes his own rods. He wants to do a little video showcasing these rods because he wants to start building them. I think you've got a Facebook page.
Yeah, a Cara hand crafted fishing tackle.
Can't go wrong. I'll put that link down in the description down below, and you can go and have a look. Have you got like post on there and things with rods.
Yeah,
that you
post,
bought.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't
hopefully
go
we might
wrong.
get a bit of action today.
Yeah. Hopefully we can catch some fish
Get
and
that
just
on
see
there.
what they're like. Because I say these rods, absolutely like amazing rods, really light, really pretty rods. I say I'll showcase those with a little bit of B-roll in a second. But yeah, man, we're gonna get these things set up, get some fishing done. Let's go.
I was like, well, I've got a spare tip section for this rod, so I knocked him
Is
up.
that it?
Yeah, so that's it. So
Does that go straight on? Oh, right, it goes
so
on
that's
one of those.
instead of using the top section, just got a little spinning
That's sick, that.
feeder tip now.
Yeah, I like
you can
it.
put all your tips in.
Yeah.
So he had a 10.5 pound carp on it. He said it was absolutely
No
unbelievable.
way.
He said he could feel the fish nibbling at the feeder.
Right,
When he had
yeah.
his hand on the rod, he could feel everything.
No way, that's
So he
good.
was
that.
really chuffed with it. So he said he might be.
Sensitive.
Yeah, he said he might be looking for one of them
That's good, that.
once he's finished building his house.
I like it, yeah.
So I didn't know if that was just something to have a.
Yeah, well,
I mean, you can have a go with it if you want. I can set it up. And,
whatever, yeah.
And I can.
Set it up, man.
Yeah, we'll get it done.
Might as well, yeah.
Let's get it done. Let's have a go with the fly rod then.
Oh, I forgot you brought that. What's in there?
They're the spinning rods that I've made.
Right.
Let's have a look at them then.
I'm
then we'll
just
decide
forgetting what you brought, that's what it is.
Right, so that's the little travel piece.
That is pretty, that. I like that.
So that's an Alps reel seat
Yeah.
with a nice real tight weave carbon in there. Look. That's nice.
Like, that is pretty, that, actually, isn't it?
So you can, when you build them yourself, you can design them all so you get these nice winding checks.
Yeah.
Rather than having a load of whipping instead, you get these
Yeah.
nice little finishing touches to them. And this is what I was telling you about, this relatively new guide system for spinning.
All right, look at that. I've never seen that before. Crazy.
So the idea is with these, as your line comes off, it's obviously coming off like this, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it goes straight through that guide, condenses that line straight down, so there's less friction through all, and then you have little tiny running guides after that.
Right, weird, yeah.
Because your line's been nipped right down to a nice
Yeah,
smooth.
I like it.
So we'll have a go with both of these, and you can see the difference with the
Yeah,
guides then. But
we'll bang it
it's
together.
it's brilliant now, just having a different. They're the same blanks, these two rods,
Right.
but having two different guide setups completely transforms the feel and the.
Yeah, I
It's
know what
weird,
you mean.
just
Yeah, I can
such a
imagine,
basic
yeah.
thing like,
Mhm.
oh, try these different guides. It feels like a different rod.
I like it.
They're pretty smart, aren't they?
Yeah, that's
And nice
pretty.
little detailed whippings as well. Stuff like
Yeah.
that. I mean, you
You
could
do
any-
all that yourself
yeah,
as
yeah,
well now,
everything's
eh?
done, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I like that. And obviously you could like personalise
So
all that, couldn't you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's it. And then the butt section. I mean, this has been prototyped quite extensively, so it's a little bit. I've scuffed the eye a few times, but that's
Yeah.
a little,
I like it.
you know, because that's what people see when you're fishing, isn't it? With the butts behind you.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
it might just catch people's eyes.
That's good, that. Yeah, I like it. Some detail gone into it, like,
That's
hasn't
it,
there?
yeah.
You know
But
what I mean?
I wanted them to be like that. I
Thought.
wanted them to be like, you know, not just.
Yeah,
typical
that's. I feel like
off-the-shelf
that's what
rod.
you've got to be. You've got to like sort of be out the box a little
Fancy,
bit,
but
haven't
not
you?
too fancy.
Yeah, I know
I
what
think
you
is
mean.
what I was
yeah.
trying to get at. I don't
You've
want
got
them
to
to be
change
like.
the game, sort of thing.
Yeah.
I like it.
So these are little 7-footers, these travel rods that do fit in your suitcase, which is well handy.
Yeah,
grease
that
and
is good.
wherever you're
Yeah,
going.
just go in that little
Get them
bag or
all.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
they're,
like
they're strong
that.
enough. Like 6 to 16 pound line rating. So you know they can take it.
£16.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then 8 to 25 gram lure casting weight as well. So it's not.
Mm.
It's quite, you know, for a little thing. It's got a bit of grunt, if you will.
Yeah, yeah. I like it. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's good quality carbon as well.
Yeah, feels it.
36-ton Japanese Toray carbon they call it. So that's
No
quite.
way.
Just average.
Looks like that same acrylite material, you know what I mean? That
Yeah,
Drennan
light though,
use
isn't it,
or
as well?
whatever,
So
yeah,
it's got
exactly
a
that.
metal handle on that.
yeah,
one.
that weighs nothing, that whatsoever.
Yeah,
It's sort of thing you need because when when you're casting all day,
yeah.
constantly gets your arm if you've got an heavy rod or an old, you know.
With these setups, you'll see you literally just flick them and they just
Yeah,
go.
I can
It's
imagine,
just,
yeah.
There's nothing in it.
Yeah.
And then this is the.
You could probably put a what is it on it as well, bait caster, couldn't you?
Well, yeah, I mean, you can, it's basically just upside down, so you get
Yeah.
the bait casting guide set up, they're a little bit closer to the blank. You can get them in this again as well.
Yeah.
Because the line comes off slightly different, doesn't it?
Yeah,
on a
it
bait
does,
caster.
yeah,
But I'm toying with that next. Because obviously the blank's the same, it's just, again, it's just a different setup on the rod.
I had one pretty near enough exact same bait casting one that we just couldn't get to grips with it. I don't really like the bait casting
I'm
reels.
not a massive fan, I've had a go with them. So that's
There's too much to go wrong on them, I feel like.
It's I find there's quite, I mean, even when you set them up, I know people say you're not setting it up right, but there's still resistance when you cast.
There is, and you've got to proper pelt it to get it where it needs to be, and then if it's not right, it just chews itself up, and I was like, I can't be doing this.
My gripe with them is, so if you imagine your line is running like that upside down, when that rod bends, your line's contacting
your
the blank.
rod, yeah, exactly.
I don't think that's efficient. I've no idea. It's just my personal.
Now you say it, like
how can
it
that be
seems like daft idea. Do you know? I'm not sure.
Surely,
I'm not sure if the eyes are maybe a bit closer
they
together.
are closer together, and they're a lot closer to the blank.
Yeah.
But
I still
again,
understand where you're coming from with that.
Yeah, and I would imagine naturally they're gonna want to pull round.
Yeah.
The line will want to be underneath the rod, won't it?
Yeah.
Naturally. I mean, you're holding it, but it must be putting some form of tension on the blank.
Can't be good.
So that's that one.
Yeah.
So that's like a higher spec version of the next one, but most people seem to prefer this one, so maybe that's something to consider.
This one looks even smaller.
So it's exactly the same again, but it's more. So that's like your modern spinning setup now with all these guides. I mean, you get, even with normal guides, you still have. These are your reducing guides.
Yeah.
The first three are like your reducers, so they get your line in control, and then you just get little running guides, whereas this is your more traditional, starting off with a bigger guide and slowly tapering it down, if you get me. So that's that one.
I like that one as well, that's nice.
That's fully finished, that one, that is ready to go.
Yeah.
The Akara Raptor.
Great, that, Akara. Have you named this yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
A bit of inspiration from my son, because he's mega keen on dinosaurs. So
yeah.
I was like, but the Raptor is a small predator.
Could be a good. Is that like your brand?
Akara is the brand, yeah. So that's the fishing brand, Akara.
Yeah, I like it.
So that's your traditional spinning setup.
Yeah, I like
with the
that
guides slowly taper down to condenser line.
Yeah.
A lot of people prefer that. I'm quite a fan of the modern. Only just I just prefer the look of it. I like
those
fish topping over there, right?
Yes. Oh yeah.
I just like the nice, slim, sleek style. You know, when you put them together of a modern setup, but they're identical blanks.
Yeah.
But when you have a go, you'll feel this feels so much sharper and more sensitive.
Does. Yeah, I know what you mean.
That feels a bit more bouncy.
Yeah, like it feels a little bit stiffer as well.
Yeah,
I don't
totally
know.
different feeling.
Yeah, yeah.
It's weird. Just having the guides makes a difference, but
it's weird how like I've always thought like just how thin it is. You assume it wouldn't have like the power to play a big fish, but it definitely will.
Hopefully we'll find that out.
Well, yeah, will we?
Right, let's get a reel on these then.
Yeah, man.
Should we save that one for later and get these set up, because then you can compare them at the same time.
That's what I'm like.
Again, that was with that eye in the butt. I mean, you could have anything set in that.
Yeah, well, yeah,
you could have a sea fishing rod could have a little animite in it or something.
Yeah, that'd be good. That
a shark tooth or something.
Yeah.
Just get them wet.
Yeah. I like that.
And then when you get yours, but it's hard to see from there. I don't know if the camera will pick up when you're jerking it back, but it just, you see it like shoot off.
Yeah. First cast, bang.
That'll just need wetting again just to get it, and that tail will just start going crazy when you retrieve.
I like that. Perla.
There you go, look at that now. Let's get up, a bit further up, give you some space.
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
They go out though, don't they?
Do they? Yes. But when they get a bit of water on them,
yeah,
it makes them.
It gives you casting weight.
Yeah.
That's why I don't make them too heavy. I don't want them to sink really fast.
Yeah.
That suspended action in the water seems to work a treat.
I just hope I don't lose any of them.
Oh, I won't worry too much about that.
I like it. Should easy catch fish today. It's so clear. See a lot of perch doing that lately. I just wish you could get into those big ones.
I've tried and tried. I had one out of the foss that was maybe 3/4 of a pound. But other than that, they're just tiny.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's just there's just that one stamp, and then they're that sort of size and smaller. First cast, still there. Come and throw your lure over here.
Did it feel alright? I heard you drag go a bit.
It was about £5 or £6. I didn't.
From this corner here.
Yeah, go for it. I couldn't set up properly. Can't believe it, been whacked twice.
I know. We've had the interest, but not the actual. Yeah. It was a right whack as well. I watched the tip go. Poof. Gonna try and like drop it in front of that log. Just like bump it up and down. I haven't actually fished here before, so I've no idea.
Oh,
He's in.
Oh, it got off.
Oh, that was big. That was big.
I bet that's same fish, you know. Throw that one down there. Throw that close to that bush as you can get it. It's a bit slower, so I reckon it'll be able to mouth it a bit better. They're not.
The spinners are fast out. It's a fast retrieve. That's why I like these flies.
On it properly.
The Cara flies.
Just
Fly spin.
Yeah.
Let's give that a little. That had a good head on it, that.
Can't believe it. Second one in the same peg. I said it looked pikey. Just won't get fish there.
Everyone laughs at me when I say that. Oh, it looks pikey, this.
Yeah.
So I'm serious. It just looks. It's got that look, hasn't it? I was twitching now.
Second one that came out of that.
Oh!
Did you have it as well?
Yeah.
No way, get it
It's
straight back
dragged
in.
my lure up.
Never.
Hang on.
Oh, what's that? There it is.
It's in.
Where's the net?
Oh, it's out.
There it is. Throw yours back in. I've got it. Get the net.
Right, twists. How on earth? I've never had that happen.
What? It just swam straight under that bush there.
I've never had that happen.
Right then guys, so we've been fishing down here for quite a while now. James has got to leave me with this rod. I'm going to do a little bit more fishing, but you can go to his Facebook page, Akara Handcrafted Fishing Tackle. I'm going to link that down below. So he's got all sorts of things, lures and rods and all sorts of stuff, and these are some absolutely pretty rods that you've seen in this episode. Can't go wrong. So yeah man, thanks for
no worries, thanks for having me.
Come down here and use these rods today. I say I'm going to carry on, and hopefully I might even go to a different river as well and just try and catch some fish at least with these rods, just so we can see properly how they handle, sort of thing. But yeah,
we've had a few on there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we've had those couple of pike. We've had one pike in the first peg that got off. Then was it 2 pike in that peg just there? I got whacked twice, and we actually managed to hook the second one. But yeah, so we're gonna just get a little bit more fishing done with these, just to see what they're actually capable of. Great stuff. Thanks for coming, James.
No worries, thanks for having me.
Yeah man, great stuff.